Hello everyone, welcome to Kakao's Hideout. I am Kakao Konami. I'm going to do a video reading. This time it's for Libra. And how is your 2020 going to be with the rest of the Zodiac? So again, I'm sorry if this has been late. It has been raining for days, like maybe a couple of minutes of um, no rain, and then it's going to rain again for hours and hours. And I'm near the roof, so I cannot relocate anywhere in the house, and I cannot also record. So now's the time. It's not raining, although maybe now and then you're going to hear the waves because we are living near the sea. So you can excuse that, I guess. So this is going to be your 2020 with the rest of the zodiac. So think of a person in each and every zodiac that I'm going to mention, and then we're going to read the cards. I'm going to use the Sasha Fenton deck um, mainly, and if I'm going to need any clarifying cards, I'm going to use the Rider Waite Tarot. Okay, so let's proceed now. Let's put some timestamps on for Aries. Okay, so let's proceed now to Aries. So, any messages, please, regarding your 2020 with an Aries that you have in mind? So, possible situation for the rest of 2020 is the Sun card: prosperity, success, happiness. There may also be an arrival of a baby because there's a child in the card, or maybe a start of a business, like a newborn business or a newborn idea that's going to prosper and last uh, for years and maybe seen as a long-term source of security. So, let's clarify what this is all about. Clarify the Sun card, please, for Aries and Libra, or for Libra and the Aries that Libra have in his or her mind. Okay, Ten of Wands reversed, so this is good. Ten of Wands, burden. You can't figure out how to carry all the burden and how to get home and where to or how to handle the situation because you're handling too much. But in reverse, it means that you're going to unburden yourself. There will be obligations that might be slowing you down in 2019, maybe with an Aries or for an Aries or against an Aries. But finally, things are going to lighten up between you and an Aries. And what's the best thing to do about this? Three of Swords. Let go of the heartache. Move on from the rejection, the sadness, whatever negativity that you've experienced with an Aries or from an Aries, depending on your situation. Again, this just take it however it resonates. So, if you're going to do just that, try to move on from the negativity of your connection with an Aries. Possible outcome: Queen of Pentacles, financial independence, growth. There is a possibility of someone who's already a financially independent person, probably a woman, but not necessarily so, who's going to teach you the ropes of a specific business, perhaps, and your focus will be on that specific project or goal. And whatever negativity between you and Aries had uh, happened in the past, it will be forgotten. So there. That's for you, Libra and an Aries. Now let's proceed to your 2020 with a Taurus. 2020 with a Taurus. Any messages, please, for Libra regarding his or her 2020 with a Taurus? Possible situation: Tower reversed. And the Tower reversed has got something to do with Okay, this one card. Two of Cups, upright. Wait, wait. Oh no, it's reversed because it flipped that way. That way. Okay, so there must be some sort of a breakup that shook you, or maybe it took you by surprise. You weren't expecting it, or maybe you were already expecting it, Libra, but you weren't expecting it the way Taurus delivered it. Or maybe you broke up with Taurus and Taurus was not expecting your way of delivering the news. So this can also mean that maybe you and Taurus are trying to break free from a group of people or some sort of a tradition, or for some sort that's for some reason that's the thing that came into mind. Maybe some sort of an expectation, tradition, or there's some sort of a norm that you and Taurus are trying to get rid of or disconnect with. So again, three scenarios. You could be the one delivering this shocking news to Taurus, and everything in their world crumbled after that unexpected message. Or scenario two, you Taurus has delivered something shocking to you, Libra. Or third scenario, you and Taurus agreed to get rid of a situation that's no longer serving the two of you. So there, take it however it resonates. Now, what's the best thing to do about this? Advice, please, for Libra and this Taurus that he or she had in mind. Page of Cups upright. Learn, try to stabilize your emotions regarding your situation, whatever it may be. And this can also mean try to project your emotions to something um, more useful. Maybe try to channel your sadness, your shock, your whatever emotions that you're feeling right now towards Taurus. Or if you're a cross watcher, maybe whatever it is that you're feeling towards Libra, it's best to try to divert your attention and form something out of it. Maybe an artwork, a movie, a book, a music, or a song. But let's see, to clarify, Page of Cups, Nine of Cups reversed. So maybe before everything was perfect, everything you wished for is there, and then boom, the tower collapsed between you and Taurus. And what you need to learn is to you know to adapt to a situation wherein you're not having everything you want, not everything you wish for is right there, because wish fulfillment is reversed. Or Nine of Cups upright can also mean indulgence. So maybe before you're taking everything for granted because Taurus is there, or maybe Taurus is just taking everything for granted because rest assured Libra will always be there. Or maybe the third scenario, if we're going to apply the third scenario, maybe you and Taurus are being too confident that everything you wish for is there, it won't go away, and then this happened. So what you need to do is learn that not everything that has been there for so long will stay there forever. So there are things that should be taken from you. Whoever's watching, maybe a Libra or a Taurus, or someone involving a Taurus Libra partnership. So yeah, you have to learn that not everything right there will stay there right there. And if you're going to do just that, try to learn how to cope up with life or with this situation, knowing that the usual materials, the usual sources, the usual people that had been there all along is no longer um, can no longer be reached, can no longer be used, then the possible outcome is the Hermit reverse. So maybe this is happening so you will be able to have the guts or have the heart to channel your attention to the people who loves you, but you're not actually paying attention on. The Hermit reverse is someone who's too focused on his or her negativities, that even if loved ones and friends and family are there to offer their help, this type of hermit is just too focused on the loss that they do not appreciate all the efforts of the people around them. So maybe this is happening to you, Libra, or to the Taurus, whoever is watching, in order for you to realize that there are other sources of love, other sources of emotional give and take, not just Taurus, not just Libra, whoever's watching. And you need to reconnect with those people. And to clarify the Hermit reverse, let's see why. Why do you need to reconnect with people from your past? King of Swords. Maybe you've been too cold, and this other card came up. You've been too cold and you've been anxious about something that's totally baseless. That if you're that maybe the reason why you're being reminded that there are other people around you just waiting for you to reach out is maybe because you're just too logical about your situation. You maybe tend to disregard the emotions of other people when you and Taurus were still together. So maybe this is why this is happening to you, Libra. Okay, now if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now let's proceed to your 2020 with a Gemini. Okay. For 2020 with a Gemini. Possible situation. Okay, this card jumped off. Six of Cups reversed, moving on from past or nostalgic energies. And that nostalgic energy has got something to do with the Chariot upright. But in this deck, the Chariot upright to me means delay, because there are no rains and the Sphinx cannot move. So there's no way that that driver is going somewhere. So maybe there is something stagnant in your situation with the Gemini, Libra. Nothing's happening, no progress, no success. Seems like you're just doing the same thing over and over again in a routine way or in a routinely fashion. And you have to move on from that. Or maybe you are thinking of moving on from the same old cycle, the same old routine. Or maybe Gemini is thinking about that as well. So what do you need to do about this is strength upright. Try to think things over, evaluate your situation, but not you have to listen to the people around you for advice, but not necessarily that you're going to do everything that they say. Now, what jumped off is Knight of Wands. You have to loosen up. Maybe if you've been working hard, maybe 9 to 5, and then you're going to, have dinner and then go to sleep, and then, you know, the usual wake up early in the morning, go to a 9 to 5 work, and then go home, have dinner, go to sleep. Knight of Wands is spontaneity. So you have to socialize, you have to travel, at least make an effort to plan out an adventure, meet new people, explore new experiences. And Knight of Wands is fire sign. Strength is Leo, also a fire sign. So maybe if there's anything that can, or if there's anyone that can give you an advice about your situation with a Gemini, Libra, maybe you should go to a Leo. Maybe Leo can give you a very sound advice, or maybe Leo can actually provide the circle of friends that can, remedy the routine, the stagnant energy within the situation. So maybe you just have to go out and maybe ask Leo to, introduce you to people. Maybe you and Gemini should be introduced to people or to be invited into different events and all that. And if you're going to do just that, possible outcome, Three of Wands, the passion that has been burning and trying to, or is becoming cold, will be reignited. This is the try again card when it's reversed. So maybe you think about disconnecting with this Gemini, but what it seems to me is all you have to do is reignite the passion. Get rid of the routine, do something spontaneous, but still be practical about it. It's, for me, when this jumped off, it means that it's very impractical if you're just going to disconnect all because everything is boring. So be practical. Especially if you and Gemini had been through a lot together, and then suddenly it gets boring, then you're going to break up or disconnect. That's impractical. So this is a reminder that you have to be practical about your situation or your decisions. Maybe all you have to do is just socialize, go out there, travel, have an adventure, and everything will be reignited, just like what it was before. So there. That's for you, Libra, and your situation with the Gemini. If you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now let's proceed to your 2020 with a Cancer. Okay. Your 2020 with a Cancer. How is your 2020 going to be with a Cancer? Okay, this card jumped off. Nine of Wands. Passion, energy, drive, unstoppable drive, vitality. And this has got something to do with Nine of Swords. So maybe you're passionately anxious about something. Like that's the only thing that gets into your mind, Libra, when it comes to this Cancer person. Let's clarify Nine of Swords, please, for Libra and Cancer connection. What is this anxiety all about? Six of Swords, delay, cancellation, maybe an important document or personal belonging got lost, got ruined, had been stolen, had been misplaced somewhere, and that's all you can think of. So maybe you, Libra, is being very anxious about this important document or personal belonging, or maybe Cancer is being too anxious about this lost document or personal belonging. So take it however it resonates. Now, it seems like that's all you can do because Nine of Wands is the drive to do nothing else but that, and then there's anxiety. So it seems like whatever you do, wherever you go, you're always anxious about that thing that you've lost, that thing that you've misplaced, or that thing that you think had been stolen. So take it however it resonates. Now, what is the advice for Libra regarding this situation with Cancer, please? King of Pentacles reversed. If you do not know what to do, do not have the details, do not assume, do not accuse. If you don't have the evidence, don't try to accuse anyone. If you don't have the details, just don't do anything yet. That's the advice. Clarified by the Knight of Wands. This is trying to be optimistic that something will be solved, but not necessarily being anxious about it. It seems like Knight of Wands is informing you, Libra, that you'll know what you have to know in God's time. So stop worrying. And if you're going to do just that, possible outcome in this situation is okay. King of Wands, the versatile king. Seems like see, if you're going to be the Knight of Wands, you will be the King of Wands in the end. So if you're just going to, be optimistic, be optimistic that whatever it is that you need to know will be revealed to you in God's proper time, then you will be able to handle it graciously once it's been discovered or once it's been revealed to you, whatever it is. Like whoever stole it, whoever ruined it, was it intentional or not? All the details you will be able to know it in time, and you don't have to exert effort for it. It will be revealed to you. So there. Excuse me. Okay. Now let's proceed to your 2020 with a Leo. Okay. Now, your 2020 with Leo's excited. Okay. Your 2020 with a Leo. How is it going to be? A possible situation. Okay, this one counter. This is the world of pride, completion, accomplishment, and it, excuse me, it has got something to do with details that will be disclosed to you. So, it seems like there are details that you don't know anything about, and that's the reason why you cannot transist your situation with a Leo into the next level. Or, okay, let me clarify, what is the Eight of Swords all about? What are these details all about? What will be revealed to you? Adventure, relocation plans, travel, new people that maybe Leo had met, new places that he had been. Maybe Leo intentionally did not tell this to you, but it will be disclosed to you in time. So what do you need to do about this, Libra? Wheel of Fortune of Pride. So allow divine timing, God's time, to change your situation. It's like let go and let God. Was that correct? Wherein you just give everything up to God and that will be done. That seems to be the advice. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to control the situation. And clarifying the Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, don't do anything about Leo. Allow God to transform your situation with this person. Like everything will turn into its proper place when it's the perfect time to put everything and everyone in their proper places. So yeah, pray that God's will be done. So if you're going to do just that, possible outcome, do I really need to read this? The outcome is King of Swords. There will be logical moves that needs to be done, or there will be someone brilliant, someone intelligent someone who's very cerebral and um, mental. Is that the proper word? Or more like more on logic and details, tactics, schemes. Someone who overthinks a situation or analyzes the situation thoroughly will come into your aid. This can be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini that will give you a sound advice, a very logical advice regarding the situation. And for some reason, I would like to say that this may be your lawyer, your doctor, your financial advisor, however it is applicable in your situation. So there. That's for you, Libra, and your 2020 with a Leo. Now let's proceed with your 2020 with a Virgo. Now, 2020 with a Virgo. How is Libra's 2020 going to be with a Virgo? Possible outcome. Okay. There's Six of Wands, pride, uh, having the prize, winning something, victory. And it has got something to do with the Emperor reversed. So there must be some sort of a bully in the situation. Maybe you are being bullied by a Virgo, which is odd. Maybe that Virgo got, I don't know, ARIES or Leo Sagittarius prominence in their charts. Then, or maybe you, um, Libra, are trying to bully Virgo. Somehow the Emperor, whoever is trying to control the situation in a very negative way, bullying or maybe trying to discredit someone after requiring them to go to work for hours and hours, or maybe there is someone who just keeps on demanding something and not giving them enough pay or enough rest. Whoever is the emperor reversed in the situation will be the one who's going to fail in the situation. And whoever is being humble, whoever is hardworking, whoever may be you or Virgo, take it however it resonates. Whoever is the positive person in the situation will be the victorious one. Yes, there will be a fight. There will be a defend of opinions, um, a defense of a stance regarding a situation. So it's like a clash of egos, a clash of opinions and ideas. And since the Emperor reversed is here, there's a clash of control over who does this, who does that, who should be followed, and who should be the one who's going to follow. Okay. Now, the best thing to do about this situation, Libra, is move on from whatever negativity, whatever um, heartache or rejection that you went through in this situation with Virgo, and clarified by Seven of Swords reversed. Because whatever things or details, whatever details that have been um, hidden from you, Libra, it will be revealed, and it will be to your advantage. Now, if you're going to do just that, try to disclose what you. I know it's an advice, so you will be the one to disclose some sort of a secret. It's like in order for you to move on from the rejection, you have to disclose everything you know and just leave the situation altogether. If you're going to do just that, possible outcome, Three of Pentacles, there will no longer be any coordination with this Virgo or whoever is the Emperor reversed in the situation, and you will no longer be a part of a third party situation. You will no longer be one of the choices, and you don't have to worry about being rejected if you're going to disclose secrets that are needed to be revealed in the situation. So there. That's for you, Libra, and your 2020 with a Virgo. And if you like this part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now let's proceed to your your 2020 with, I'm sorry, I'm so sleepy. 2020 with a fellow Libra. Okay. Your situation with a fellow Libra. Possible situation is, okay, two cards jumped off. The Fool and Queen of Pentacles. So there will be positive risks that you're thinking about taking for this Libra, and it has got something to do with maybe marriage, because Queen of Pentacles upright is the wife material queen. Or this can also mean that you would like to take a risk towards someone regarding money or business or investment. So it's either you, Libra, is going to risk or take a risk, a positive risk about having a business or investment with a fellow Libra, or vice versa. But what do you need to do about this is Six of Swords reversed. Take care of your belongings. There might be some delays or cancellations because some documents or personal belongings have been ruined, stolen, or had been misplaced. Just when you need them the most, you cannot find it. So be careful about your your personal belongings, especially documents and important materials in the house, or anything that's required for traveling. And what else? The Lovers reversed. So be careful about coordinating with this Libra because, okay, for some reason in my mind, I I heard Mercury retrograde. So maybe if this is going to happen within Mercury retrograde, there will be a mix-up of the signals, the communication, especially transportation. There is a Six of Swords. This is crossing the waters. So be careful. If there's no need to travel, then do not travel for pleasure. I think the next Mercury retrograde will be between February 17 to March 10. So yeah. And there. If there are mixed signals between you and this Libra, there is a possibility of miscommunication, misunderstanding, or misinterpretation of things. Try not to fix it right away. Just it's like keep your distance for a moment. Allow everything to be delayed or cancelled because there's no point of pushing the decision or pushing the travel, the goal, if the two of you are not on the same page. Now, what's the best thing to do? What's the possible outcome if you're going to do just that? Try to disconnect for some time, or not to push travel plans or goals that you've set up together. Possible outcome is Six of Pentacles. You will be able to avoid the lack of give and take in the situation, and there will be no misinterpretation of anything that someone said outside the partnership. Because Knight of Swords upright, reversed, is someone who gets info from the other person, passes it to the other person, but not necessarily that everything that this person is saying is correct or true. So if you're not going to push your plans, knowing that, if there's a plan for travel or maybe a major project, but you're not on the same page, if you're going to not push it because you're not on the same page, then you'll be able to avoid this misinterpretation and a meddlesome person, like a mutual friend, who's going to relish the misunderstanding between the both of you and maybe, try to spread the rumor. So, yeah, that's your 2020 with a Libra, a fellow Libra. And if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, let's proceed to your 2020 with a Scorpio. 2020 with a Scorpio. How is your 2020 going to be with a Scorpio? Six of Wands, victory, and it has got something to do with Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the independent queen. So maybe you, Libra, there's mango tree outside. Um, so maybe you, Libra, and Scorpio are trying to be independent, may it be together or apart, and it has been a struggle. But for some reason, for 2020, both of you are going to discover your confidence. Again, may it be apart or together. So, let's clarify the Queen of Wands here. What is this all about, please? Queen of Wands for Libra and Scorpio. Lovers reversed. Lack of harmony. Lack of give and take of emotions. So maybe you and Scorpio are trying to be in a connection together, but you're not confident that the two of you are going to be compatible. So there, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm sensing here. Take it however it resonates. Or maybe there is some sort of a project or goal investment that you and Scorpio are trying to go for, but you're not confident that you can. That's why the cards are reminding you to work out on your communication, on your um, give and take of effort and time, or your decision making. So, what's the advice for this situation with the Scorpio, please? Two of Swords, be decisive, because that's your weakness, Libra. This is actually your card, Libra. So Two of Swords, Swords is for air sign, Two is for the pros and cons of the situation. So that's your thing, Libra. You always have to know both sides of the story. And in this case, as an advice, Two of Swords reverse is an indication that you need to be decisive about what type of relation of situation you would like to have. Because maybe you've been stuck for so long in a situation that you don't like or in a relationship that you don't want, and that's the reason you're not having any progress in your situation. So maybe Scorpio is stopping you. Maybe Scorpio is a competitor, an ex perhaps, or if you're in a relationship with Scorpio, maybe there's something about Scorpio that's restricting you from doing something. So you have to decide what to do about it and execute as planned. Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is Death card. There's a termination or an end of what? Clarify Death card, please. Seven of Pentacles reversed. So, Seven of Pentacles upright, you're still waiting for the results. Reversed, there is a result already. So it seems like whatever is the result of this decision, it seems like you have to decide that you have to let go of the devil. You have to let go of whatever's restricting you, whatever is suffocating in your situation. And you will be able to end the trial and error in the situation. Like maybe for years you've been trying to test your tactics in this situation, in this devil situation, but it's in reverse now, so everything will stop. Whatever is restricting you from doing what you want, if you're just going to execute as planned and be decisive about it, then the trial and error thing in the situation, is this going to work? Is this going to work? Is this going to work? That will stop. And then you will be able to move on and eventually gain the confidence that you want for whatever goal that you're going to aim this time. May it be with a Scorpio, against a Scorpio, or for a Scorpio. Take it however it resonates. So there. That's for you, Libra, in your 2020 with a Scorpio. Let's proceed with your 2020 with a Sagittarius. Libra, how is your 2020 going to be with a Sagittarius? Wheel of Fortune, change, major change. Again, I have to reiterate that Wheel of Fortune does not mean good fortune. It only means there's a 360 degrees swerve of the situation, change in the situation. Not necessarily good, not necessarily bad. It's like the exact opposite of your current situation. That's what it's going to be. So Wheel of Fortune, and it has got something to do with Ten of Pentacles. So Libra, maybe before you were the financially independent person in the situation, and Sagittarius had been, depending on you, and it's going to change. Or vice versa. Sagittarius has been the one providing for you, and now it's going to change because Libra is going to, or it's going to change because you are going to be the one who will provide for Sagittarius now. So take it however it resonates. There's also, I'm sensing family issues. Maybe before Libra is not included, or Sagittarius is not included in the family, or it someone is treated as an outcast in the family, and then everything will change. Suddenly, whoever's been rejected before will be the apple of the eye in the family circle. So there, take it however it resonates. Or this can be financial status as well. Something is going to be built and will last for generations and generations. So maybe you, Libra, are going to build something of that nature, or Sagittarius is going to build something out of that nature. Again, take it however it resonates. Now, what's the advice? The Emperor upright. Be in control of your finances, your situation. Do not rely on anybody's opinion, calculations. Because if you're going to notice, the Emperor here got books, and it seems like he is calculating his coins versus whatever's been recorded in the book. So do not rely on somebody else's details. Look at your own records and try to analyze it from your end. Now, clarifying the Emperor card is the Devil. So, again, control your finances. Do not rely on anybody else's analysis of the situation, especially if you know that if you rely on them, you're going to be restricted and you're going to be controlled by whoever this may be. So, maybe Sagittarius is the manipulative one. Maybe you, Libra, is the manipulative one in this situation. So if you are the manipulative person in the situation, then these cards as an advice is an indication that Sagittarius is not going to have it anymore. And if Sagittarius is the manipulative person in the situation, this is an indication that you will be able to get rid of whatever bondage, whatever restriction that Sagittarius has placed on you. So take it however it resonates. Now, if you're going to do just that, try to be on your power and try to control your situation, being decisive about it. Possible outcome is the world, which is good. Accomplishment, completion, transition of one situation to the next level. So there. That's for you, Libra, and your 2020 with a Sagittarius. If you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now let's proceed to your 2020 with a Capricorn. Any messages, please, regarding Libra's 2020 with a Capricorn? Possible situation for 2020. Wheel of Fortune, major change. And the change has got something to do with the Magician, manifestation of a dream, of a goal. So maybe before you weren't able to manifest whatever it is you want, Libra, there will always be some sort of a hindrances or meddlesome people in the way. Now, what's the advice regarding this matter? Eight of Cups. Let go of whatever sadness you had in the past. Whatever didn't work in the past was meant to happen in order for you to be in this point of your life. And what else? The Emperor reversed. It does not mean, yeah, here it means that this is walking away from sadness because nothing worked emotionally. Emperor reversed is someone who controls the situation even if they do not know what they're doing. So in this case, do not dwell on the things that you can no longer control. It's things has passed. It's no If it's years ago, there's nothing you can do about it. Do not try to control the next situation, your future, because of what happened or what didn't work in the past. So that's the advice. Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is Six of Wands. There is a need for you to not give up on something, and it has got something to do with Hanged Man upright, because something in your situation is going to present an opportunity for you to do something that you thought you will never have the opportunity to do anymore. So maybe before you wanted to do something, there's no money, there's no budget, there are no contacts, no materials, da 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 da. But in this case, if you're going to let go of the whatever didn't work in the past and just aim for something that your situation can provide you based on whatever situation you're in, and try to concentrate on that goal still, then you will be presented an opportunity to be on your feet again and do it again. And what Capricorn has got something to do about this? Maybe Capricorn is the one who's going to give you the push to do it, to manifest your magic, or maybe Capricorn is vital to this change that's going to happen. So Capricorn and Libra are usually best friends. I've had Capricorn friends who are very close to Libra people. So maybe Capricorn will be the one who's going to provide the materials now, provide the budget, the contacts that you usually don't have. So there, take it however it resonates. Now, if you like a part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now, for your 2020 with an Aquarius, how is it going to be? What is Libra's 2020 going to be with an Aquarius? Confidence, Queen of Wands, independence, freedom, being in your power, being totally the boss. And it has got something to do with the Lovers reversed. So the Lovers reversed, there is some sort of a lack of give and take in a situation, or maybe there is a lack of over-analyzation of the pros and cons in the situation because you're confident about your situation. So maybe Aquarius will be the one who's going to uh, give you the confidence to settle in something that maybe you don't like, but you know it's advantageous for everyone. Because a lover's reverse is also being in a situation that you don't like or somebody doesn't like it, but you're pushing it because for personal reasons. But for me, it seems like with these two, there is something in your situation, Libra, that Aquarius is going to encourage you to go for it, even if you don't like it, because it's going to be a big advantage for you. And then for some reason, I cannot say that it's the other way around. Aquarius is the one who's going to push you into this Queen of Wands energy. So take it however it resonates. Now, what's the advice regarding the situation? Six of Pentacles reversed. Do not settle for someone or something that's not giving what you deserve. May it be money, effort, time, recognition. If it doesn't reciprocate, let go. And what else? Yeah, be decisive about it. Do not juggle. If you're being one of the choices, then stop being one of the choices. If you want to be chosen, then stop being one of the options. Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Someone who's not delivering enough will be put into his or her proper place, and there will be justice in the situation. If you've been very chill and very passive about something unfair going on in your situation, 2020 is going to be the year for you to, keep everybody's toe within the line. And it seems like Aquarius is going to help you carry out the rules that you want for yourself. Now, if you like that part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Finally. Libra and your 2020 with a Pisces. Okay. Any messages, please, regarding Libra's 2020 with Pisces? Okay. There is Justice reversed. Excuse me, I would like to read this all. Chariot upright, Hierophant reversed, Strength reversed. All major arcanas. So for 2020, you and a Pisces are going to tackle some sort of an unfair situation. There's going to be a decision that needs to be finalized because there is something in your situation that you no longer want to endure, and there is something in your situation that you need to enumerate all of the things that you think needs to be tackled or to be fixed or to be addressed. So it's either you, Libra, are going to enumerate whatever Pisces have done to you in the past, the wrong things, the unfair things, blah, blah, blah. Or maybe Pisces is going to do this to you. Or maybe you and Pisces are going to team up and try to, point out something wrong for everybody to see, for everybody to fix, and for everybody to address. So there, take it away. That's it. Again, scenario one, maybe you, Libra, are going to enumerate all the things that needs to be fixed um, by Pisces, or Pisces is going to enumerate everything that you need to fix yourself, or maybe you, scenario three, you and Pisces are going to team up against someone or a group of people that you think is doing something wrong, or you think is doing something unfair in general. So there, take it however it resonates. Now, what do you need to do about this? Emperor, take control in the situation. Again, do not rely on somebody else's calculations, somebody else's details. You have to check it yourself. You have to be precise yourself. And another advice is Eight of Wands upright. No, Eight of Wands reverse. In order for you to control the situation, do not hesitate to communicate. If there is no communication, no expansion, or no exploration of the possibilities in the situation, you won't be able to do this. You will not be the emperor in the situation. So try to reach out, gather information, ask around. If it means everything will be clear to you before you finalize the decision. Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome will be Ten of Pentacles. Something will be established that will endure the test of time. So this can be business, this can be a family issue that had been disregarded for so long, and you and Pisces are going to fix it for everybody else to enjoy. Take it however it resonates. So there. That's for you, Libra, and your 2020 with your Pisces, whoever it is that you're thinking about. And if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for choose a number readings, um, then do not hesitate to comment on the comment section below. Okay, that'll be all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice one.